Okay, we'll go into our lesson now. All right. Sorry to just get into the mode of where I understand where you are because I'm the one planning the curriculum. So if I understand what you're going to do, obviously it's going to be hard for me to cater to everybody, but I'm going to try to find a middle ground that would suit quite a number of you because the reality is very simple. At the end of the day, language, you'll be tested on everything. Right. So no matter what skills you learn today, you will definitely apply for your final year or for your mid-year WA or whatever. Right. Okay. So we're going to start with editing first. All right. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Okay. Could you take about just a very quick, for those of you who haven't actually had a chance to look at it, okay, I put it in my slide today. Okay, just take about 5 minutes to just read through, quickly annotate out the answers using a piece of paper in your mind, whatever. Okay, if you've got an awesome memory, right? Just take some time. I need you to look through it first because whenever you do a piece of work, it is not good if I'm going through it for the first time and that's also the first time that you're doing it. Okay, so please have
Just
a
a
look at it first.
question.
Yes.
This is the first page and it says 11 to 20.
Correct, because this is actually it's taken from our whole list of practices. So we take it as 1 to 10. Thank you for bringing it up, but it's actually taken from a whole list of practices. So that's how I copied it over. You get what I mean? I apologize for that, but just take it as 1 to 10. Okay?
It's a small mistake. It doesn't really bother us.
Thank you. Okay, can we just have to take about 5 minutes to just take a look at this, please? Any questions, you guys can just chat with me. I know you're very good with the keyboard, yeah? So just chat with me about it, okay? Would you all like study music or prefer silence? Silence? Obviously, none of you attend my masterclass. I don't see your names over there. Silence? Okay, that's fine.
I'm not.
No worries. Okay, I'll go through this at 7:47 p.m., okay? Just so that we keep track of time, yeah? Okay, guys, come, let me go through the answers, okay? The names of all of you okay, the respective blanks, right? I want it to be answered by, so we'll take turns, okay? Hang on, Sheena, Enlak, Senara, and Yuanxia. Okay, so just remember which question numbers you've been allocated, 1 to 10, all right? When we have the respective, I'll go on to my slide next, okay? Jotted down already which numbers you're supposed to do? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so what I would like is actually for you guys to read out the sentence. For example, okay, I'll read out this one. Then this one will be, you would
Sorry,
require
I didn't
to
mean to jot down my part.
No worries. Anak, you are 13 and 18, please.
3 and 8 respectively.
3 and 8, that's right. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'll read the first sentence. Those that you just read starting from where you need to, okay? Your blank has been allocated a slot, right? Okay. I woke to a loud buzzing noise coming from my front yard. I looked at the clock. Varun?
It was 3 in the morning. Now I do not know about you. That is quite early for anyone to be awake.
Okay,
So
thank you. Oh, wait, sorry, dear, sorry. Okay, would you all rather do 2 at a time? Would you all rather do 2 at a time? Okay, if you're rather do 2 at a time, I apologize. Okay. Who was the second one? Was it Sheena? Let me just go in order. Sheena, Enlak. I apologize, yeah, Enlak. I'll just put your initials, okay, Enlak? Okay,
Go ahead.
Senara and Yuanxia. Sorry for the change, yeah, guys. Hopefully you did everything and not just your 2 blanks. Okay,
Don't
Varun,
worry.
continue, please. Thank you. Now I do not know about you, but that is quite, yeah.
So I decided that freelance mistake was telling me to go in the studio.
Okay, stop. Thank you. So the second blank, is it yes or no? Or is there an error?
No, there's no error.
There's no error. Very good. Okay, let me just revise through now. I do not know, right? Whenever we say do not, we cannot say there's do not knowing, right? This is grammatically wrong. Now I do not know. Can I ask you what is meaning of feline? Anybody wants to share with me what is meaning of feline? Yes, Sheena, very good. Cat. Okay, who likes feline creatures?
I would
Those
say
who
that
know, like, yes, Anak, sorry, you're saying?
I do not really like them, but they are cute. especially the baby version.
I agree.
Well,
They are cute as long as they don't hurt you.
for me, it's probably the total opposite what Unlock said.
Oh, really?
So why
Opposite.
people don't
Me,
pick
me. Let's just say that me and cats don't get along well.
Okay. I'm more of a dog person, to be honest.
What have they done to you?
Yeah,
I'm more of a dog person. I think cats are a bit.
don't ask.
I mean, I respect them.
Cats,
I will not go and disturb them. But
To be honest, I'm not really a dog or cat person. I'm just a person.
I'm not
oh, very good.
I believe that both dog and cat are actually important.
about
So
pets, you
why
know?
not?
Pets.
Nah,
Okay.
dogs are better. Dogs
All
are
right,
better.
guys. Thank you for sharing your point of view. Okay, Sheena, can we go on to the third question, please? Telling me to.
Telling me to go investigate. I pounced onto wait, let me see what I wrote. Mine is 13 and 14, right?
Correct. Yes, that's 3 and 4.
Telling me to go investigate, I pounced onto the windowsill and peered outside. I saw a faint glowing light coming from under a bush. I jumped out off.
Coming. Okay, excellent. Can you explain to me why you picked coming as the right answer? Or it's just a hunch?
I mean, it sounds nice.
Okay, so I saw a faint glowing light. Okay, because at that time the light was continuous. That's why we say it's coming. Okay, this is just a proper rationale behind it, not because it sounds nice. Okay, but good shot anyway. Ashina, thanks for sharing. Okay, Anlat, are we ready?
The window, and I started to crawl towards the glowing bush. I heard a noise coming from the bush. It sounded like 1,000 bees swarming over a bear.
Excellent. Can you just explain to me why do you pick swarming as the right answer, please?
Well, gut feeling.
I love how language is so gut feeling as you go with the flow. Okay, there is a rationale. Let me explain it. Okay, I heard a noise basically coming. So you realize the form of the word is being parallel. Okay, usually in a paragraph, we tend to parallel verb forms. Okay, so it sounded like 1,000 bees swarming over a bear. That's the actual rationale for it. Ken? Any questions so far? If you're shy to ask, always just chat with me during the break later. Not break, but during your reading time, I'll actually look through the chat, okay? Thank you, Anat. Okay, Senara?
Who was stolen their honey. I am timid at first, but when I saw the creature
Okay, so where is the error, dear?
who had it should be
It should be, sorry, what?
was
Worst?
was
I'm sorry, I cannot hear that. My hearing must be not functioning right now. Sorry. Oh, you want to type out to me instead? Yeah, sorry about that. I cannot hear you. I'm so sorry.
I think I know what she's saying.
No. Was. Okay. So who was stolen their honey, you mean? Okay, let me explain to you. Okay, but you go on to the next question first. Okay, then we will go through the answer. All right. Thank you for sharing. That worked out.
that work out of the radioactive like bush. I was relieved it was on no more than
Okay, so what is your answer for this one?
relieved.
Relieved. Okay, excellent. Okay, thank you for sharing. Okay, now let me explain to you 7, right? The actual answer is actually was, right? Okay, now instead of this is actually correct, who had stolen their honey. Let me go back to the previous slide so we look at the sentence in totality, okay? It sounded like 1,000 bees swarming over a bear who had stolen their honey. Now this sentence actually makes sense. Okay, why is the next sentence the one with the mistake? You can't say I am, because when the whole passage is actually in past tense, right? So you see over here, it's had, right? So therefore we need to parallel the tense of this passage. So therefore this should be was. I was timid at first, but when I saw the creature. Ken? Okay, clarified, yeah? Okay, anything you're not sure of, just talk to me in the chat, all right? Okay, thank you so much, Sanara. Okay, Yentia, you want to help me out with 9 and 10, please?
There is no problem in 9.
Sorry, as in for 9 and 10, yours both perfect, is it?
No, I mean like for 9, there's nothing wrong.
Correct. Okay, so don't mind, just read the sentence because I love your voice and I want to hear it.
6 inches in height, and it resembled a pig-like statue. It was a royal purple.
Okay, question 10.
Question 10, the answer is had. And the
So you want to read out and then you insert the correct answer in?
color with little green polka dots. The word should be had.
Okay, so
It
you're
had
saying
the
that this is
most
had.
adorable creature I was ever. Is it?
Okay, hang on. Let me just read the sentence and then you decide whether you want to change what you said, okay? So you have said it had the most adorable creature I was ever seen in any of my 9 lives. Let me give you another shot, okay? It was the most adorable creature If I tell you that the
Oh,
wrong answer is actually was, would you change it?
so it's the wrong was.
Correct. It's the wrong was. So
Oh.
it's that I had ever seen. Now the sentence makes sense to you? Yes, good job. Well done, Yuanjia. I see Varun's clapping for you. Come, I think all of you deserve a clap for trying. Okay, good job. All feeling good? You should, okay? Okay, so these are the answers. Any questions? All clear so far? Okay, excellent. Okay, so these are the, don't worry, we will upload these slides, okay? Now, narrative comprehension, take a deep breath, have 3 sips of water. Okay, and then I'm just going to go through some tips with you before I give you the passage to read through. You will be struggling, okay? If you're not struggling, you are a genius. But guess what? It's natural. The first passage, or rather the first few that you're going to be reading, it's going to be a struggle. I struggled, so yeah. Okay, so basically read through the questions, get a sense of what the passage will be about. For here, we'll be looking at the passage first because I know many of you may not even have read the passage. Right? Okay, read through the passage, zoom in on the keywords. Remember, very similar to what you did for your primary 6. Okay, then we go into the questions and pick out the answers. Okay, so this one, I suppose I will have to guide you through a little bit more in depth because I think for many of you, this is the first comprehension you're doing, right? As in for secondary school. Is it? Okay, if it is, don't feel shy. If it is, it is what it is, right? Because many of you sound like you've been doing composition or sit writing or summary or something of that sort. Okay, so I'm going to put the passage out. You can see that these are the first 5 paragraphs, right? It will continue until paragraph 8. Is it clear for you to see? Okay, if it's not clear, you do me a favor, log into your portal, go to tutorial 6, go to the worksheet. It's the exact same thing over here, right? I just copied it out so it's easier for me to narrate the class out. Okay, but I'll give you 2 minutes to just quickly read through these 5 paragraphs, and then I'll switch again and give you another couple of minutes to finish the other, I think it's the other 3 or 4 more paragraphs. Okay, so can you just take some time to read through this, please? Any questions along the way, you can talk to me about it in the chat. All okay so far? Am I talking too fast? No? Okay, come, let's start reading, please. Thank you. All right, guys, come. Thank you for those who have already read through the passage, right? We'll go through each paragraph by paragraph now. I would like some of you to, actually all of you to read it. Okay, Varun, you start with the first one, can? We'll go with the same order as the previous time. Okay, Varun, then Sheena, then Unlak, then Sanara, and then Yuanjia, right? Okay, so Varun, can we start by reading the paragraph, please?
May is, wait, how do you pronounce the word?
Amanem.
May in Birmingham is a hot, brooding month. The days are long and humid. The sun slept the shiny surfaces of cars flashing eyes like